Hey guys, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, I want to give you guys a bit of an update on where my account is at, what my plans are with the fusion, and also, with our savings for Leonardo. Because I changed my mind. I said I was maybe going to go for the fusion. I know it's been a couple days since I've done an update, but after I saw that the Leo's path wasn't going to be part of the fusion, I kind of just put it to the wayside, even though I absolutely love Lady Bloody Mary, let's just call it. And so let's go in, and first of all, I've got my Gear Ascension tournament. I always love Gear Ascension tournament time, probably because this account I have not summoned yet, and I am desperate. So quickly, let's check what day logins we are. We are on day 68 of logins, and yeah, we still haven't summoned. I've still been holding off on champ chat training. I'm just holding everything just in case, guys. We're just in saving mode. I'm playing it casual, just waiting. So let's go over here. We do have the summon pool. Now, I would love to get Raphael. It would make me even more excited if Donatello was here, but hey, it is what it is. But we do have some absolute beasts of units in here that I would be absolutely rapt to get. Now, we also have the Geomancer down the bottom here. And if we get Geomancer, well, that's a second Geomancer for me. We also have Fat there, which would be a good pickup for my account. I don't have Fane, but I don't really need Fane on this account, I don't think. I would love to get Thalesia. Now, why would I love to get Thalesia? There is a very, very simple reason for the Thalesia, and that is my Soul Collection has a 6-star Thalesia. So if I could get her, that would be fantastic as well. But this is honestly a really solid pool. I know people say you can save them and stuff. I'm too gung-ho. So obviously, if I got Rotos, that would be absolutely sick. I really like the Cheshire Cat. Not only does he have a really cool kit in general, but just look at the bloke. He looks insane. I love it. And then he has that block damage. He has the self-attack buff, the Veil. I don't know. I just think this guy's absolutely wicked. Also, the speed lead on top of that. I know it's not arena speed lead, but still all battles, 19%. I'll take it as many speed leads at this stage of the game as I can get. We got Crowcad. Obviously, I don't have the Packmaster, but hey, I would take this doggo any day of the week. Obviously, didn't do the fusion, but hey, I'll take him as well. Thor, honestly, I really like Thor as well. I think he's a really solid champion. Bala, I know Bala is going to be really good once I start going deeper into Chimera, trying to do challenges and stuff like that. Honestly, this bloke looks absolutely wicked. I have no idea. I honestly, this is one of those characters that I'm just not sure on. So I'm not even going to, if we get him, sick. Same with old mate here, but we'll take anything. But down here, obviously Thalesia or Fat would be my two main ones that I'm looking for. I'm not sure if any of these are fusions, but hey, let's just go ahead and pop our summon and see what comes. Purple? No, it's not Thalesia. All right, let's check. Wait, okay. I will take those ratings and put them in the bank. Miss Strider. Okay, I honestly, like I said, there's some characters that I just haven't got around to. I don't know yet, even though we've been playing this game for how long now. Places a 50% increase attack buff and 50% increase accuracy buff on this champion for 3 turns and grants an extra turn. I love extra turns. It is on a 4-turn cooldown, accuracy lead. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing 60% decreased defense for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn if the decreased defense is placed on all enemies by this skill. That's really damn solid. Books up to 100% chance. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from the target. Also has a 10% chance of granting this champion an extra turn. It goes up to 20%. Dude, this cooks. This kit cooks. Now, so it has to be placed on all enemies. So this is kind of like Tholin's thing where he gets his extra turn with placing the weaken. But hey, that is sick. I'll definitely take him and take him into Faction Wars 100%. Now, obviously, they're giving him good ratings pretty much everywhere. But hey, these are just the keeps and campaign and shit like that. But hey, Faction Wars, that's fantastic. Pair him with my doggo and we're going to get cooking. Anyway. Let's continue from that. Where is the account up to? Now, the first thing we got to do is, where are our Leonardo savings? So we have been saving. We've been doing our Demon Lords daily, trying to get as much as we can. If I go over to this screen here, you guys should be able to see where we're at. So I currently have 178 Ancients, 54 Voids, 9 Primals, and 18 Sacreds, which gives us a total of in terms of sacreds, now this is based on the points from previous ones, and you know, you can see the points calculation there. So this might be a little bit off, but we're looking at about 42 sacreds worth for a path event. Should Leonardo come as the path? That's what we've got to wait and see. Obviously, we don't know yet. I'm fingers crossed. Like, it's got to be that path, because if it's like a 200, like a 100 void or something pity, I'm gonna be so shattered because I've saved all this time for it, and then I wouldn't get it, and it would just make me cry. So let's just fingers crossed that 42 is gonna be enough. Like, once it gets here, I'd probably weigh up, you know, if it had his soul and this was what it was and I had enough to get his soul, whether I want to go all the way on him and his soul, or whether I want to save for maybe something coming later in the year when we look at Christmas characters or something like that. Just something I've got to weigh up and see how we're going. Now, as for the fusion, Maria, like, I love this character's kit. It always trips me out when I look at her every time, like the blurriness of the mirrors. It must be meant to be like that. It's meant to add to the creepy vibes of it, but I don't know. It just makes my eyes go square. But like I said, I loved the whole theory behind this character of the turn manipulation. You know, getting your extra turns on the basic. You know, get the 99% damage mitigation, and I really did love that idea. But for me, I think I'm just going to have to go on the skip. Obviously, I've skipped the first few events. You guys would have noticed I haven't done them. So I can't get her now. I just made it easy by skipping the first few. And then I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about it. She didn't overlap with Leonardo. I just found from the April event that they were kind of just like, you didn't know enough ahead of time, and it just felt like there was so many summons required just to get that April, and I'm like, they're going to require me to do way too many summons, more than I'm comfortable with. Now, as you guys saw, I got like, what is it, 42 sacreds worth, but that's just not, like, I'm not willing to drop down to, like, you know, 25 from here or something like that to go ahead and get a fusion, when, let's face it, Leonardo's been all I've been saving for. So we gotta, you know, we gotta hope and pray that the Leonardo event happens. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be so sad on this account and the state of it. Otherwise, we kind of hope that they do a Leo rate up on void shards and we get super lucky. They do a 2x at the same time as Leo 10x, and then we just gotta cross our fingers to see how we go. But yeah, besides that, just been cruising this week. I've been super busy, so I've just been trying to crack out dailies, do my clan boss, and that's about it. You can see we dropped in arena because I haven't been able to log in as frequently to keep on top of my arena 100%. So we've dropped down to gold 3. So now this next week I should be a bit more free, and I'm going to try and work my way back up to gold 5 because that's where I ideally want to stay. Geez, I didn't even click that yet. Sweet. What do we got? No shards with 60 gems. Any 6-star pieces? None of them are 6-star. It's a bit of a rip. It's a bit of a rip. Not exactly what I was going for, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, we've been super busy, but just keeping up with it. Keep doing the clan boss. Keep grinding it out. Hopefully, we keep getting some more shards. Now, what did we get? We only got a 22. For some reason, Void is my worst affinity. Void must be like chunkier or something because I always just do terrible on Void, and I normally get around 30 million on the others. So we'll just wait for that to drop, and then we'll do our other attacks. But anyway, guys, that is the update where I'm at. Once again, hanging out for Leo. That's all there is in life. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.